Okay. Next we are going to see what is the minimum size of the mirror required to view full image. Okay. To see our full image in the mirror, how much the size of the mirror we want. Okay. We want to see our image from top to down, from head to feet in the glass. So which size of the plane mirror we need to see our full image. In our houses, what we have, the small mirrors, plane mirrors, we can see only our face. How much far if we go and stand also, we can see only half of the image. But if you want to see the full image, so what we have to do? Okay, so what size of the mirror we want to see, we want to have. So here you just see the image. Here you see. Okay. So the person is standing here. This is the plane mirror. Okay. So plane mirror is M and M dash. But now you actually M and N dash is the plane mirror. Okay. Now if you see here, this boy is standing. The height of the boy is from where to where? H and F. Okay, this much for head and feet. Okay, so to see this full image in this mirror, so what size we need? Do we need how much height we are, that much mirror we need, or how much size of the mirror we need? Okay, now we will see. I will explain to you. Look at the textbook. According to the figure, okay, now for example, see the second paragraph, not second paragraph, you just see this one when explain. Now in delta HPE means this one. Okay, this is making not delta, triangle, one triangle it is making. HPE, I means what? Incident ray, R means reflected ray. So from head it is coming here P, and again it is reflecting back. Okay, HPE. Okay, in this normal ray is PR. Okay, so delta HPE. And the next one is what? Half of the image again from eyes to here. I means incident ray, R is the reflected ray. Okay, so EQF. Okay, delta EQF. So here, according to the laws of reflection, incident ray is equal to the incident angle is equal to the reflected angle. So that is why delta I is equal to delta R. Okay, I1 R1. This is first one. In the second one, delta I2 is equal to not delta, triangle R2. Okay, so according to the laws of reflection, it is both are equal. Okay, so that is why HR is equal to RE. So HR is equal to RE means what? This is the one. Since both angles are equal, this HR, okay, HR is equal to RE. And like that only in the second one also, EQF. Okay, so SF na, so SF is equal to SE. Okay, so this is the one, SF is equal to SE. So HR is equal to RE is equal to HE by 2. Okay, what is common we will take? This 2 are same na, so what is common we will take? So HE by 2. Okay, since both are equal, we will take HE by 2. So here also SF and SE. So which one we will take? EF. Okay, EF by 2. This EF. Okay, EF by 2. Now PQ is equal to RS. PQ is equal to RS. Now this height na, this one PQ is equal to RS, normal ray, this normal ray and this normal ray. Okay, so PQ is equal to RS. Then afterwards PQ is equal to RE plus ES. this PQ na, we will use the next color. Okay, so PQ is equal to, for this to we write PQ is equal to RS na, so PQ equal to RE by ES. So this much for na PQ. So here we will take HE. This HE, RE, okay, RE plus then ES, okay, RE plus ES. So PQ is equal to RE plus ES. And the next one, again PQ is equal to RE plus ES na, so RE. So RE means what? In the place of RE, HE by 2 na, HE by 2. RE means this RE. So RE is equal to HE by 2. So in this RE place we will write HE by 2. And in the ES place, we write the EF by 2. So SE, this one, EF by 2. Okay, plus. Then now we see PQ is equal to, now we take as a common. So PQ is equal to, that means HE by 2 plus EF by 2. So what is common we will take? We take 1 by 2 and then HE plus EF. So in this, this EE will go. So we will write half HF. Okay. So where is the HF? This is the image, HF image. Okay. So this half is coming from where? Where did we get this half? From where did we get? We get it from the PQ. Okay. So you understand this one. Okay. Just you take 1 by 2 and HF. This means what? This is the HF. Okay. And 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the this PQ. So PQ is equal to half HF. So PQ is equal to half HF means we should understand from this equation, to see our full image, we need the half of the height of a person who is standing in front of the mirror. So the useful part of the mirror is half of the height of the person who is standing in front of the mirror. So to see the full image, we need the person's half height of the mirror. This much mirror is enough to see the full image. So how much mirror is enough? To see from head to feet, half of the mirror of the human being size is enough. This much mirror is enough to see our full height. So to get more understanding, we will solve one solution. Okay. Now you see here, a person is 160 centimeter tall. What would be the length of the mirror if he or she wants to see his or full image? This one you understand, it is enough. Height of the person is 160 centimeter. So to see this person's image, how much mirror we want now? So we will use the formula of 1 by 2 HF. Okay. So 1 by 2 into HF. What is the size of the person? 160 centimeter, head to feet. 160 centimeter. So what is the question? Person size is 160 centimeter height. So what would be the length of the mirror if he or she wants to see his or her full image? So 2E160, how many times? 80 times, 80 centimeter. So the person who has the height of 160 centimeter need the mirror with 8 centimeter length to see his full image, 160 centimeter. Okay. So therefore a person whose height is 160 centimeter needs a mirror of 80 centimeter to see his our full image. Okay, to see our full image, how much mirror we need? Half of the height of us, half size of the height of us we need the mirror. Thank you, students.